the share prices for Tesla are tanking. The Critical Mind writing a piece over on Daily Kos titled, Is Tesla Going the Way of Pan Am? You know, Pan American Airways, of course, was started in 1927 by a couple of Army Air Corps majors, Hap Arnold and Carl Spaatz. And, you know, they were just flying people back and forth between Key West and Havana, but they came up with this really impressive name, right, to Pan American Airways. And, you know, they grew. And they bought the first 747, and I mean, Pan Am was a big deal. I used to love flying Pan Am back when, in the 80s, when we owned a travel agency. They went out of business in 1991. So anyhow, the reason that this person is comparing Pan Am to Tesla is on November 5th, the NASDAQ composite was 15,900, and Tesla's stock was trading at 400. Today, the NASDAQ is down 2% from that peak, but Tesla is down 64%. Yeah. In 2023, last year, they were the #1 seller of electric vehicles nationwide and worldwide. In 2024, China's BYD, a company that is selling $5,000 electric cars in Europe, in Asia, and in China, they are not selling them in the United States yet. But they have become the largest electric vehicle manufacturer in the world, with huge subsidies from the Chinese government. So now, as they note, there's these two Chinese electric vehicle behemoths. There's 4 Chinese companies. There's 2 American companies, Tesla being the leader, 3 German companies and 2 South Korean companies, rounding out the top 10. And even Rolls-Royce got into the act. They're saying that by 2035 or by 2030, 100% of the cars that they make are going to be electric powered. So Tesla yesterday reported a 9% decline in their 2024 first quarter earnings, which is the first quarterly fall since 2012. Their net income dropped 55% from $2.5 billion a year ago to $1.13 billion right now. And they're planning on laying off people. Tesla said, this is from Reuters, Tesla said it will lay off 6,020 employees in Texas and California. And last week, they announced a more than 10% cut in their global workforce. So what's going on with this? I mean, part of this, well, plus they had bad luck with the Cybertrucks. They've sold 4,000 of them. They had to recall all of them because the accelerator puddle can get stuck and cause problems. And that's, you know, kind of sloppy engineering for a car that sells for $100,000 or a truck. But, and its self-driving technology is widely seen as not quite ready for prime time, shall we say. But I think that the biggest issue for Tesla, you know, and I see a lot of Teslas around here in Portland. It's, I don't know if you're seeing them. I mean, they've sold a boatload of cars, right? One of my neighbors, in fact, just bought a Tesla. But I think that what's happened is that Elon Musk, I mean, it's the same thing he's doing to Twitter, now X, is, you know, by going hardcore right-wing conspiracy nut ism, you know, embracing fascists and Nazis, I think he's lost his market. I mean, it used to be lefties bought Teslas because, hey, it was the first mass market electric vehicle that was really cool, and, you know, everybody wanted to have one, and half the people in Hollywood have them. Well, now, you know, they've got some serious competition. I mean, there's an all-electric Volvo, there's an all-electric Mercedes, there's an all-electric Rolls-Royce, there's an all-electric, I mean, you know, fill in the blank. I've got an all-electric Hyundai, you know, which is, you know, kind of the middle-class version of these cars, but still, they're well-priced, they're solid, they're reliable, they cost half of what it costs to drive a gasoline vehicle. Good stuff. Good stuff. So why is Tesla going down in flames? Like I said, I think it's Elon Musk. What do you think? I'll pick up your calls on the other side of the break. We've talked about a lot of topics today. There's a lot to talk about, actually. So what's on your mind? I'll pick up your calls right after this. It's 16 minutes past the hour.